5:12 right now. We're heading to our workout class. And if you stick with your routine, that's how you're gonna win in the fourth quarter. Things get tough during the fourth quarter, and a lot of people just kind of give up and feel like they've had a good year, but the fourth quarter is when you gotta work even harder. This is when you get a lot of good deals because, a lot of people are a little bit more motivated, but you just gotta work harder. And that's why you gotta get up earlier, go to bed later.
Hitting Mayweather gym up first thing in the morning. First thing you could do is get some exercise, clears the mind, and then this way you don't have to worry about thinking about going to the gym the rest of the day.
Is it a Pawpaw shirt? And a Pawpaw hat? Is that Pawpaw? Pawpaw. Wawas? Here, Wawas. Baba. Gonna have a good day.
This is how you win the fourth quarter. I cleaned out my inbox. I went to a boxing class. I helped get Nicole and Rona out of the house. Just finished a 4-mile run. It's only 7:15. I got the rest of the day ahead of me. And you got to stick to your routine in the fourth quarter because if you want to be successful, you got to keep at it. And when a lot of people give up, that's when you got to, double down and try even harder. I'm such a weirdo of planning in the fourth quarter and making sure everything's done. I know I'm going to be working late, so I even cook ahead of time to make sure that dinner's ready by the time I get home so the family can be fed. Q4 means it's crock pot season, so I'm gonna be making some slow roasted pork shoulder tacos with pork shoulder, onions, lime, jalapenos, chipotle peppers, and then I put soy sauce, olive oil, a little bit of Worcester hot sauce, and a bunch of different seasonings in there. I actually pour a half can of Diet Coke and a half cup of orange juice with bay leaves in there. I'm gonna utilize the crock pot, which you can see behind me there. And since it's fall, I love using the crock pot. It's easy, this way I can prepare dinner really quickly. It takes 10 minutes, and then when I get home late, the whole family doesn't have to wait for me to cook. Throw it in the crock pot, set it to low, come home later, dinner's done. Another thing checked off your plate for the day. First meeting since COVID. So the market is gangbusters, best since 06. Sales at the highest they've ever been. Rates are at the lowest of all time. It's all in the suburbs. We work downtown. So I think it's important for twofold. For one, your sellers, that you guys are telling them what's happening in the market. That you're telling them like, hey, listen, it's election season, COVID, civil unrest. There's a pie graph, right? And inside this pie graph, there's different segments. One of them is international buyers. They're not buying right now because they can't come here. There's out-of-state buyers. No out-of-state buyers are really buying. So your out-of-state buyers is out. Your in-town buyers, pied-à-terres, right? How many people are you seeing from Winnetka downsizing to buy a place downtown Chicago right now? Right, so that's out. So who's your real buyer? Well, then you got your step-up buyers, right? The people who met a girl, met a guy, want to get married, have a kid, and they normally buy that, $600,000 to $900,000 place. And now what are they doing this year? They're moving to the suburbs. So really our first-time buyers, out of all the pie graph, is the only one that's buying right now. So that's what I tell people. And if you tell your sellers that, and you tell it exactly like that, I say it's like going to Vegas. What are my odds? My odds are about 25% to sell from now to the end of the year. After January 4th, well, the 1st, but I say the 4th because that's when everybody's kind of like backing up and running, I would give them 100% success it'll sell in the first couple months. Randomly, I got a fucking full $5,000 off ask price offer. Bought it cash.
That'll die. Okay, it was a joke.
Yeah, that's not funny in this market. Fourth quarter can feel a little bit more like a grind. There's not like a ton of like big sexy sales. There's a lot of little sales, 200, 400, 600. And a lot of people want to get a leg up on, the spring season. A lot of people know that it's a good deal season. And the problem is a lot of people want to work with people in that category, but it's Saturday. We're out hustling. All of our business that we're doing today is just a lot of little things, and people forget that it's a lot of little things add up to one big thing. And that's the difference between, whether you win or lose in the fourth quarter is if you're willing to work hard for it.
So quarter four is very tough for sellers, but it's great for buyers because there's a lot of choices. I'm here with our buyer, Jasmine. I think we found the one with this gorgeous view. located in South Loop.
Hi everybody, happy Sunday. Alrighty, so we are about a week before Halloween, a little under 2 weeks before the election. The market has definitely cooled off quite a bit. I am sitting here currently at an open house at one of my listings in Westtown. I have found that these open houses are a great way to still get people through the door. You know, we're in the fourth quarter, you're kind of having to be creative and spend a little bit more time trying to, you know, generate activity on listings and potentially pick up some new buyers. You know, so if I had to choose between sitting on my couch and watching football on a Sunday or sitting in an open house, definitely gonna choose the open house. You know, and try and sell some of these listings. And, you know, it only takes one person to try and sell some of these listings before, you know, the holiday season is upon us and things slow down even more. And, you know, just get through this last quarter.
Hey guys, it's Tyler.
And Catherine.
We're here at 33 Bellevue doing photos now, even though we're not listing till January, taking advantage of the weather.
And we actually have some trees with the leaves on them, so get those done
before it gets all like dead.
Exactly. We have Richard here doing the Matt report. Yeah, just trying to get this all done so when we are ready to list, we have everything ready to go.
They're gonna turn out great.
One other thing we got to do all the time, what's important, is following up, which is huge, and every quarter you should be following up. So every quarter, not only do we follow up with all of our clients by sending quarterly emails, but we follow up with all of our prospects long-term. So Callan here is working on doing all of our quarterly prospects long-term emails, and essentially it is a exciting time for you, right? Yeah. It's a super exciting time for her to follow up with all of our prospects long-term by getting this email in front of them. Our clients for quarterlies are past clients, current clients, and future clients. She literally goes through every single client that we have, and her and Callan will be splitting this up and sending them information about what's happening in the market and why we win in the fourth quarter is because we're not only making sure we sell relevant to our past clients, our prospective clients, but we're also trying to set ourselves up to be successful in Q1 because by doing this, we're gonna be getting a lot of responses back about what's happening, and they're gonna be like, hey, I think I'm gonna buy or sell next year, and boom, we stay in front of them. This is when we get a lot of divorce emails where people say, hey, please never email me again. Me and so are no longer together. We also get people who tell us to go F ourselves. How many times has that happened?
I mean, when they see your name, probably more often than not, but...
Yeah, it happens. You know, we want to make sure that we're a good resource for you, that you're getting value out of the fact of knowing, like, you know, you have somebody you can depend on, somebody you can talk to about properties, available to show you when you're available, etc. So there I just got done with the Zoom, and obviously we've been doing like a lot of our initial consultations on Zooms. What a lot of people start doing is they start shutting down now. And here's a buyer that's got an under $350,000 budget, really wants to target around $250,000. And a lot of people are just saying like, hey, I'm gonna shut down. There's no need to talk to them tonight when they're at least 8 to 9 months out. And the way I look at it is that like, this is me prepping for next year. Is we're setting ourselves up for success to not only try to start the year off right, but to crush it in 2021. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the bell, subscribe to our page. Stay tuned for our latest updates.